Okay, here we go. Team race preview 2023 girls high school wrestling in the state of Ohio. So, this is where the fans really can find some fun. There are so many wrestlers that are represented in this state tournament. It's unbelievable. So, congratulations to you all for making it. When it comes to the team race, you can now watch or root for others or against other teams. Let's not root against other wrestlers. Let's not get into that. But what I'm going for here is be proud of your wrestler or two or three that might have made the state tournament. But there are some teams that have numbers, that are successful in getting numbers. And every single one of these programs, I'm sure, is striving for that. With numbers comes depth. With depth comes the ability to, lift all boats with the tide. And that's what we've seen with these front runners in Harrison, who is the returning state champ team, and Marysville, who won it the year prior, and Olentangy Orange. Okay, so those three teams have numbers, they have depth, they all have great coaching, and you're going to see that this is a pretty tight race. I'm not going to predict, I'm just going to preview what you should be looking for. Before I get to that, let me shout out a couple of programs that are doing well as far as numbers go. Not to take away from anyone else. I understand how early this is in the game. This is the first year of sanctioning. We're at the Schottenstein Center, and man, I couldn't be more excited. So look, shout out to Alliance. They have 5. They qualified 5. Batavia Claremont Northeastern qualified 3. Great job there. Watterson sends 3 to the state tournament. Tenora sends 3 to the state tournament. Delaware Hayes sends 5. Now, granted, they have a lot of depth in that program as well. So, not speaking for the coaches, I know them, but I'm not speaking for them. They might be a little disappointed in that number. 4, Finley. Finley sends 4. Gibsonburg sends 4. Great job there. Harrison, I mentioned, they have 7. We're going to talk about them a little bit more. You need numbers at the state tournament in order to win a state championship. You need numbers, okay? 3 from Jamestown Greenview, so great job there. 4 from Lebanon. 7 from Olentangy Orange again, so that's Harrison and Orange. Both have 7 so far. Brush takes 3 to the state tournament. Great job. Marysville also has 7. There's your 3 contenders. Harrison, Olentangy Orange, and Marysville all take 7. That's very important. Coach Carl Ab Mentor, great job there by getting 3 to the state tournament. And Hilliard, Coach Hilliard, rather, at Minerva. So they send 4. Great job, Chad, at Minerva. They always have solid girls there too, so that's a great program to watch. 3 go for Port Clinton. Great job coming down from the North Coast, if you will. Reynoldsburg is sending 3, so they're doing a great job in Reynoldsburg building a girls program as well. So 3 coming from Lutheran West. I have mentioned them in other videos leading up to this one. Lutheran West, one of the 4 founding 4 members of the girls wrestling movement in the state of Ohio. So congratulations in sending 3 to the big dance. 3 coming from Sandusky. 3 coming from Warren. 3 are coming from Washington Courthouse. And 3 are coming from West Union. So congratulations to those teams for putting numbers. That's gonna, you're gonna score team points, and then everybody else who brought 2 and 1, great job in getting there. It's gonna be unbelievable. Many of you, as far as coaches, have been there. Some of you, as far as fans, have been there as well. But some of you are new. So let me talk to you a little bit about team points and how it works. If you're new to the sport, they'll be running tallies, and they'll have them off to the side. on who's leading. I think they do top 10 on each. So they'll do that, and you can watch as you're going through the day and the days of state, and you'll be able to see who's in first, second, third, just like you would at a normal tournament. What's important is numbers. I mentioned that before. So these 3 contenders put through 7. If one of them would put it through 6, they're already at a disadvantage because every single team member needs to score points. They have to score points. Whether you are projected to be a state champ, you're a returning state champ, you're number 2, you see yourself in the finals, or you've just qualified and you're a role player on the team. Every point matters. You are a part of the team, and you're going to be bringing that to the team total. So what I mean by that is you got to win your match, right? And if you win your match, you want to score bonus points. So you want to major somebody. You want to tech fall somebody. You want to pin somebody. And what I love about girls wrestling is there's a ton of pins. Don't look away. Don't look at your phone. Don't take a drink out of your drink. You got to watch because pins are going to happen, and every pin is going to matter. One of the other people, or a few of the other people at the state tournament that you want to watch is mat side. 2 coaches are allowed in every corner. Those coaches are going to be calling and screaming and standing and jumping for bonus points. So you're going to want to watch Olentangy Orange coaches, the Harrison coaches, the Marysville coaches. When a girl is scoring, they're going to want to be calling for more points, because every point matters. That's what I love about this sport, is a girl could, again, not be a favorite in a weight class and just be a role player, and she's going to want to go out and she's going to want to score as many points in each individual match that's going to roll up to the team total. All right, enough about that. I think that you get it by now. Just watch those 3 teams very, very closely. That's not to say somebody like Alliance or Delaware Hayes with 5 can't jump up. They're going to have to really, really perform. You get more points as you move along in the tournament. Makes sense, right? If you go from, go from the round of 16 to the quarters, to the semis, to the championship, you score more points. And again, if you bonus by penning, tech fall, or a major, you get more points that way too. So it's not unheard of that somebody with less participants can win a state title. It's just that all of those participants have to be close to being champs. A good example of that is in Division III right now. Legacy Christian only has, at least as far as last year, I haven't really kept up with it like I should this year, since I'm paying closer attention to the girls. Legacy Christian has absolute hammers, but they can't even put a full team together. Okay? They don't have 14 weight classes. They have 5 or 6, and they have state champs almost at every single weight. They're going to win a state title, or could win a state title by doing that. They did last year. So that's my point. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about the 3 contenders. We have Marysville, we have Harrison, and we have Olentangy Orange. I can't tell the future. I don't know who's going to win. Harrison's going to be your favorite, and that's because they won last year. That's what I like to do. If you're the returning champ, you kind of get a nod, an edge up. I said that last year, and Harrison wasn't the returning state champ, and they knocked off the champ. They're good, very well coached, and they have numbers, but they also have hammers. So you got Chloe Deerwester at 105. They need her to pin. And trust me, she's going to do everything she can to pin. It's almost going to be an upset if she doesn't get a pin. Because again, she needs all of those bonus points that she can get to help her team. Jessica Edwards at 235, the same kind of thing. Every single thing is going to matter. They've got, I came up with sort of an aggregate ranking system, and I'm not going to go into my formula, but I have them actually by numbers only, and that's what fans do. I don't want wrestlers to do it. Obviously I don't want coaches to do it. But as a fan, I get to look at numbers. I get to look at brackets. I get to have fun with it, right? And I came up with an aggregate scoring system, and I actually have Harrison runner up to Olentangy Orange. by the slimmest of margins. And so it is going to come down to bonus points. Someone that is supposed to get a pin, they might get the win, but they might not get the pin. And that might be the difference in Orange winning the title or Harrison winning the title. And I don't want to take anything away from Marysville. They also have 7 there too. They have a lot of high-ranked girls who can do a lot of damage and score a lot of points. And that's what they're going to be coached to do. Watch those Marysville coaches. They're not just fanatics about making sure their girl wins. They want that team title. That's what it's all about. So any of those 3 really, according to my personal aggregate scoring system, can win the state title this year. It's going to be close. That's what makes it fun. You know, as much as I like the guys side, and I've been, you know, watching boys wrestling now for 20 some odd years at the high school level, it kind of stinks for the sport that the same team keeps winning over and over again. Now, if you're the fan of that team, you like it. And it's hard not to admire that. You know, you got St. Ed's, you got St. Paris Graham, right? And you've got these teams that win it over and over again, and you've got to admire that. I mean, they send boys, men, off to college and win national championships, and some of those become world champs. That's fun to watch. That's great wrestling. But as far as competitiveness goes, you don't always want that same team winning. You don't want to go into the tournament knowing that the same team is going to win it this year no matter what. That's kind of what's happening in NCAA Division I. At the college level, we kind of know who's going to win already. All right, back to girls wrestling. We don't know who's going to win. Those coaches right now hopefully are sitting, scheming, figuring out what they have to do to win this state tournament. And it's as simple as what I said before. Every single one of you girls plays a role on this team. You made it to the state tournament. You're not just going out there to lay down. You want to win. If you meet your personal goals, the team will meet its goal. But the coach is going to be pushing you harder than you've ever been pushed before. You're going to push yourself, but they're going to want more, because they want those bonus points. Slimmest of margins. Slimmest of margins. I've got Olentangy Orange winning. Harrison, close runner-up. And right behind them, I do have Marysville. I don't know the way it's going to happen, because really anything can happen. These are very, 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 very close numbers. And it's going to be fun to watch. Enjoy it. Enjoy it at the Schottenstein Center. I'm going to do my best. And the crew from GoHioCast is going to do our best, in Ohio Mat Media and our army of content creators is going to do our best to bring you the information that we can through matches, through interviews. And hopefully you've enjoyed this preview. Hopefully it's bringing you a little bit different perspective as a fan or a parent. Now, I'm telling you this, if you're watching this as a wrestler, I can't really get mad at you, but I don't want you to think too much about what I've said, if that makes sense. Rankings are for fans. Rankings are for parents. Rankings are for family. Luckily, you get to control your own destiny. I can't do anything about that. So you get to go out and you get to wrestle. That's the fun part. Make it happen. Make your dreams come true. Make yourself proud. Congratulations for being at the Schottenstein Center. Congratulations for being sanctioned and carrying the torch and giving the girls behind you and that are younger than you a place that they can step on and excel. I'll see you at the Shot.